Welcome, one and all. This is the Peace Dealer, and this is your weekly love horoscope. And I'm going to break down, of course, this week in love using the tarot and kind of examining a bit of the astrology. Venus is conjunct Jupiter, and what's beautiful about this is it's not so much even just a transit as much as it is a new cycle. The next Venus cycle we're going to have is when Venus conjuncts Jupiter in Sagittarius, unless it does it in Scorpio again. So this is really going to signify really 12, 13 months out of deep experiences when it comes to love, because we're having this cycle when the sun's here. So there's going to be a lot of transformation and just an inner depth that allows itself to come through in your relationships with other people. The name of the game, although Scorpio doesn't like to play so much games, but the what you really want to do here is allow yourself to dive deeper in your experiences with others. Make that motion to be more vulnerable with people you trust. Jupiter is promising your willingness to get intimate with people you care about will deepen experiences, strengthen psychic connections, and really allow for deeper satisfaction to occur on carnal and spiritual levels. One important thing about this week that you'll have the opportunity to gain is intense divine revelation. So in this cosmic rebirth of energy, you're really going to gain a lot of surprise development for soulmate or twin flame quantum partner reunions. People that you've been wanting to hear from, you're going to hear from, even if not physically, your psychic connection is going to strengthen profoundly. This is a breakthrough week when it comes to love. For those of you in relationships, really do what you can to do something you haven't as far as going deeper, expressing your feelings deeper, so you can set the tone during this period for a deeper facet of the relationship. If you're single, you want to take a risk here with the square to the nodes. Don't necessarily wait for certain things to happen. Now, if you want to stay single, this is going to be really great for you too. But if you're wanting to actually be in a relationship and that you have an object of your desire, let your persistence and more so the depth of strength of your heart shine through. Venus in Scorpio doesn't want you to play any political games of, I called this person and they texted them and they didn't text me back, or this person texted me and I'm going to wait 10 minutes. You want to be deep. You want to be raw. And this is going to help attract the right people. So do that in your experiences with people. Show them that side of your soul that you don't show everyone, and to people who your heart draws you to, and watch the magic happen. So Aries, or rather, before I get into the cards, all right, I'm going to have in the link in the description box below a link to my recorded and live love readings. For the rest of November, I'm going to have them half off with the code WISDOM, which I'll have in the link to the description box below as well. W is capitalized and then the rest is lowercase because the code is case sensitive. If you use them for any of my recorded or live readings, you'll get them half off. So take advantage of this sale and get my love reading. For any of you who get my love reading during this month of November, I'm going to, of course, really tailor it to this Venus and Scorpio transit, as well as when it enters Sagittarius later. And I'm going to draw, ooh, look at what I got, the Two of Cups. This is beautiful. All right, I didn't even mean to. This is going to be the card for Aries, Aries Moon, Aries Rising as well. So the two, I'm going to draw a tarot card. First of all, I'm going to draw 3 tarot cards, and then I'm in the recorded reading or the live reading, I'm going to draw a few spreads. If it's live, we could do more than a few, but in the reading, I'm going to draw like 1 or 2 spreads. But before the spreads, I'm going to draw 3 tarot cards. The first tarot card I'm going to draw is, who is your soulmate? All right, this could stand in for twin flame, divine partner, but who is your soulmate? Your most relevant soulmate. So the soulmate that you're meant to be in a relationship now. Some of you might be meant to meet your other soulmate or twin flame later, but we're going to go for relevance. The first card is going to say, who is your soulmate? All right. So for those of you who order, who want to know if a specific somebody is your soulmate, I will allow you to enter notes so that you can ask those questions when you order and get the link to schedule. So if you have someone you want to know is your soulmate, I'll pull a card for a yes or no. If you don't, I will pull a card to tell you who you're about to meet, unless you're already with them. Okay. The second card I'm going to draw is, what is the state of your relationship together? This is cool, even if you don't know who that person is, so that when you meet them, you'll know what the state is. Such a card will illuminate what might be blocking you from even getting into that relationship. Very important, very valuable. We can clear a lot with just a card. And then the third card is going to speak on what's to come. Not an outcome, but what's going to be the future after you really meet this person. An individual, I'm also going to speak on your Venus position in relation to Scorpio and your sun position. So let's say you're a Venus in Aries with the sun in Aquarius. We're going to look at Venus in Scorpio, and we're going to see that it is 8 signs away. So a period like this is transforming the quality of your relationships and snipping away people who you can't trust. Whereas in Aquarius, this is going to be occurring in relationships that align you to your career. Will also have the rising sign influence. So definitely worth getting while it's half off. For those of you who are going to be very interested in understanding these deep soul connections, as many will be opening up this week as by fate, very valuable. If this is the only reading you get this week, I highly recommend it. So Aries rising, Aries moon, we have the 2 of Cups. This is definitely going to be a week where you get to see with new eyes important connections that you have with a special someone. And for a lot of you Aries, this is talking about deep love and intimacy with someone who loves you, whether in an existing relationship or someone new who you might meet. Taurus moon, Taurus rising. The card we have for you this week is also the 2 of Cups. So look to a very powerful connection with a partner, whether in spirit or physically here, that will transform in a powerful level to actually kind of come into a new phase of the relationship with them. So if you're single, Taurus, you're not going to be single this week. If you're not single, Taurus, you're going to find you and your partner reach a deeper level of love. Okay, Gemini moon, Gemini rising. The card we have for love this week is the Queen of Cups. This is definitely speaking to, in the love reading, very deep love being experienced. Gemini, there is a soulmate of yours who loves you very, very deeply. And this week, you're finally going to understand these deep feelings this person has for you. And it's going to open up a very positive opportunity for love for you. All right. So, it's a card of Cancer. Whether this is a Cancer individual or not, this is indicating someone with deep feelings that will kind of add to your own depth of intimacy that is meant to be felt. Cancer moon, Cancer rising. The card that I have for you is the Magician. This is saying that you're going to be able to connect with your most compatible soulmate. If you're looking for the one, Cancer, you are the one, but you're also going to meet someone who reflects that. So keep your intent focused. Know that the focus you're doing to really, as above, so below, law of attraction, this relationship is working. Call in your soulmate, because your intent will bring this in like magic. Leo moon, Leo rising. The card that I have for you is also the Magician. So you are also carrying forth this vibrant and powerful magic, and it's your willpower and your intent that will really create the relationship that you want to really be in. All right. Especially those of you in existing relationships, a lot of how you think and feel will really vibrationally guide along the intent and energy of the actual bond. And yeah, Leo, if you're single, this is your shot to really kind of have the encounter with the one. All right. So Virgo moon, Virgo rising, the card we have for you is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is saying you're going to have a very profound connection with your soulmate. And some of you are already with this person. So you're going to really revisit the innocence of your connection. Single Virgos, you're really going to connect with a soulmate that you already know. I don't feel like this is going to be new. If it is someone new, it's someone from your past life. So definitely similar to Cancer, call in your soulmate on a vibrational level and prepare to really connect with this person. Once again, I get this is someone you already know, Virgo. Libra, Libra moon, Libra rising. The card that I have for you is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is talking about a very profound spark and happiness breaking out. Love for you gets to be sizzling this week. You can meet someone who you have an instantaneous passionate connection to where things get sexual real fast. So take advantage of any passionate, fun opportunities to connect romantically, sexually, or just to connect at all. Scorpio, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. We have the Eight of Wands. These are the arrows of love themselves. You might just be minding your business, but with Venus in your sign, before you know, you just get swept off your feet in a swift barrage of events that really has you developing a romantic situation very passionately, okay? And a major theme about this is how quickly things go. You might have just met someone, and before you know it, you're making love to them, and it's totally okay. You don't have to take this kind of connection slow. Just let it flow for now, all right, as things will move really quick. Sagittarius, Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising. We have the Lover's card. The Lover's card is speaking of scintillating and passionate fun with a current partner. Or if you're single, you better work your stuff because you're going to have the charisma to really snatch up whoever you want. It's your sexuality that you want to move forward, and you have a choice to make. The choice is to love. And don't necessarily feel like you're limited with your choices. The whole point is to make sure your mind and your heart are connected, okay? Capricorn, Capricorn moon, Capricorn, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. The card we have for you is also the Lovers. The Lovers card is talking about very deep sexual passion and chemistry that you're going to connect with, once again, an existing partner or someone who's important in your life, all right? This is going to really speak of this connection opening up more creativity in your heart. Capricorn, I get the sense for you, this Lovers card, it is a Gemini card, all right, for both Sagittarius and Capricorn, is going to really, instead of the Two of Cups, which is more emotional, a lot of you might find a passion buddy. All right. That's the PG way to say it. But, it's going to really speak to more passion and fun. There's a fun lightness to this that you need, Capricorn, that is going to really bless you with. All right. Aquarius, Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. The card we have for you is the Two of Wands. This is a very interesting card, especially when it comes to love. Even though it, the Two of Wands is pretty lonely, it's talking about you really mapping out your potential. This is going to be a week where you really come into the potential of who you are. A lot of your standards are going to raise. For some of you Aquariuses, this is talking about really having an encounter with a powerful individual that you'll connect with. But I sense this as you. Some of you are in relationships though. So it's speaking to actually great success with these connections. But the focus here, Aquarius, is you. In order to really reap love, focus on yourself this week. You don't have to isolate yourself from anyone, but what has changed about what you want? What is it you really want in a partner? Okay, answering these questions are really going to help manifest greater situations. Even for those of you who have partners, what is it that you're ready to do or change or take course in a relationship? Okay, and finally, Pisces, Pisces moon, Pisces rising. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is definitely speaking of you being in an important position to not only ground yourself, but also allow yourself much needed self-nurturing. The more you kind of look out for your value and the more you really invest in yourself, the more desirable you'll be. However, for some of you, this Queen of Pentacles could be an actual woman similar to Gemini who you're going to connect with. Whereas, for Gemini, there's a woman with deep feelings for them. Pisces, for you, there's someone who could really nurture you quite well in very physical and material ways. All right. So I'm happy. We all got great cards. We all got very great cards. The last card that I have for everyone is the Tower card, which is talking about there's going to be a very sudden and abrupt nature to how this connection occurs. Some of you could just be, once again, minding your business and then you're just in a relationship, or your relationship just evolves. Because of that conjunction there, while we do have Mars opposite Uranus, this is also going to very powerfully indicate how well a lot of this shifts. So anyway, thank you guys once again. Make sure you get that love reading if you can, and peace.